Hello everyone, it's Monika here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with my Fancy Fold Craft Challenge collaboration. So there are 6 of us taking part and I'm going to include every single lady below the video and the links to their channels and videos. So check out Monika, Denise, Katarina, Sabine and Jenny. Jenny, she could not record video for this month, but maybe she will do it later on because she's got a cold and her voice is gone. So but please go over to her and send her some YouTube love as well. So a fold for this month is triple panel pop-up card. So I created my own base which measures 5 3/4 square with center fold, and for this we need this mechanism as well. So let me show you the measurements. So my measurements are 3 3/4 inch by 5.5, and we need to score it at 7/8 inch, 1 7/8, and 2 7/8 inch, and then you just need to burnish everything. But before I start to use that, I'm going to actually maybe decorate that pop-up mechanism. So I've got 2 strips of paper which I'm going to put here, and they measure 5 1/4 by, I think, let me double check because I cannot remember now. I think it was 3/4 inch. So let me add here that, and then I'm going to actually put that mechanism inside of my card. So as I said, I'm going to include all the links to the ladies taking part in this collaboration, and we actually got a Facebook group where you can also share your projects. You can share it on social medias by using a hashtag FFC Challenge 2023, or you can tag any of us depending if you actually got inspired by a particular person. You can share it, as I said, on Facebook group, and we can chat about it as well, because I think it's such a nice collaboration and it's nice fancy fold challenge. So now we need to put that mechanism in the center. So what we need to do, I know it's white on white, actually it's not proper white card. Let me show you. I bought it off Poundland, actually. It's Pepco and it says white card at 200 GSM, but let me show you. This is a white card from Crafters Companion and you can see the difference. This is like a milky white, that's how I call it. And to create my card, I'm using actually Peanuts collection. So I'm using die cuts, some poster cards, and some papers. The blue paper comes from a different paper pad from my stash, which I was looking for something blue. So now you need to put the glue on one side and you just need to adhere it next to your score line, middle score line. So when you close your card, you can actually do it straight away, that there is no resistance and you can close it properly. Then we need to apply glue on the tab on the left, and we need to do exactly the same. Adhere it to the score line. So when you open, you've got like a little tent. That's how I'm going to call it, a little tent. And then we can actually close, and you can see that the card is closing really nicely. Let me just double check if you can see everything. Yes. So when you open it, you've got that tent. So now, before I do the mechanism, I want to decorate my sides, and my sides are exactly the same paper as the one on the mechanism. And the measurement, let me tell you the measurement. So it's 5.5 inches tall by 4 5/8. But you can do your own measurements depending on what kind of card you're going to create. If you want, you can follow other ladies, and they probably going to do different measurements as well. So hop over to other people in this collaboration and check out which card you prefer, which measurements you want to follow, because I'm sure we are going to have different measurements, all of us. But because I do my own card bases, my card base is usually 5 3/4 inch, because I use A4 paper and it's just impossible to do 6x6. And I actually prefer it this way, because then when I do 6x6 envelope, if I use any dimension, a little bit of dimension obviously, then it's fine. So now you can see that everything looks really nice. So before I actually add those panels, those 3 panels, I'm going to decorate the front. That's why, because it will help with that mechanism sticking properly to my card base, and I think it's just nice to give it a little bit of time for the glue to set nicely. So I hope you're having a lovely day or evening, depending what time you're watching. I actually recording just after 4 p.m. and I have to upload it by 5. I don't know, this week has been so busy, but I'm so happy that the weather is really nice. We had few rainy days, but today is just so pretty and sunny as well. And today you're going to have another treat from me. An hour after this video, at 6 p.m. I'm going to share another video, and I'm starting another collaboration. I am actually joining Lisa's collaboration for autumn and Halloween projects. So as you can see, this is from the Peanuts collection, and I've got that the same paper. It's actually, I'm using the same paper, it's just it's double-sided paper. No, I need to use the I want to use the hearts. So I'm lining it up with my grid mat, and this way it will help me. So let me see if it's nice. So that's the postcard. Yes, I think it's fine. So quickly adhering it completely flat, because this card will go into a flat envelope. So that's why I really wanted to do it this way. Maybe further down, maybe a little bit more. And that's nice. And then, is it straight? Let me just, yeah, I think it is. And then completely flat this topper. It's actually, have I got something on this? No, it's just a print. And then on top of that, I'm going to use this one, which I actually cut that postcard a little bit to fit my card, and it's mounted on that white card, milky card. So let me just adhere it flat, completely flat. Just checking 8 minutes. I just don't want this video to be too long, because then I will have trouble uploading it to YouTube. Or sometimes I do actually. So this is the front of my cover. I might add some glitter, maybe some gems, but I will do it later or after recording this video, once I know who's going to receive it. And then we need those 3 panels, and they will be adhered like so. You can use it, you can do it this way, 2 which are going to the right, or you can do it 2 which are going to the left. It all depends which way you want to. So I'm going to adhere this one right at the bottom of my I'm going to call it a tent. So I'm going to apply glue a little bit here, and then a little bit here as well, because I just didn't mark how much glue and where I need to add it to. And this measures 1 3/4 inch by 4.5. And actually, let me close this and see if it's not sticking out. No, it's fine. You see, that's, we still got a little bit of space. And of course it has to, you have to, once you will do your own measurements, if you're going to do your own measurements, you have to make sure that you test it if that panel does not stick out from your card. And then I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to apply glue at the base here, and then a little bit here, just to make sure that it's going to be nicely stick to my little tent or triangle. Just make sure that you line it up with that mechanism so it looks really nice. So let me close it. See, looks really nice. Maybe this one needs to be pushed a little bit here, and you can press it and make sure that everything is adhered. So you can see that it's working already. And then I'm going to add the third one. If you want, you can do the measurements so that they kind of touch each other, not touch, but they are very close to each other. I really wanted to make some to have some space in between, or maybe I should actually adhere the embellishments before that, and I will do it with this one. So these are the ephemera pieces from that peanut collection. So the peanut collection is called actually Chill Out and Be Thankful. So as you can see, this one says be thankful, and I do. I am thankful to all the ladies who are taking part in this collaboration. I've been running this collaboration, this fanciful challenge for this is a third year. So not everyone have been from the beginning, but yes, it was really nice. It's really nice actually. So this is the third one. Again, I'm going to close it, press it down, and then open it. And you can see that the inside is nice. You can add some white mat and maybe write some wishes, or maybe on this side if you want. If not, then you can write it at the back. But I would prefer to actually write something in the center. So now I've got those elements, which I'm going to add here as well. A little bit of glue. And because this one was done already, I hope the glue is nice and dry. And then at the bottom I've got some leaves and some pumpkins. And I hope you like this little card. I hope you like the fold. Hop over to other ladies, and if you are new to my channel, do consider subscribing so you're not going to miss any new upcoming videos. And as I said, after this video, an hour later, I'm going to have another autumnal project, and it's going to be a shaped card. So if you're curious, check it out, have a look. Maybe you're going to create something similar. So this is the inside of my card. I hope you like those little embellishments. I might actually add another mat. I don't know, maybe it's way too blue. What do you think? That's from a view from the top. Well, from the top you can close it. You can see that it's closing really nicely. I'm surprised that it went so smoothly actually this time. And this is the front of my cover. I use a Peanuts collection called Chill Out and Be Thankful. So let me know, what do you think about this card? Would you give it a go? Or maybe you've done this card before and you forgot that this type of fold exists, and you want to remind yourself about it. So hop over to Monika, the Quilting Lady, Denise, Little G Paper Crafts, Jenny. I know that she hasn't uploaded anything, but hop over to her channel as well, Jenny Ginger Ninja Crafts, Katarina, Create with Katarina, and Sabine, Keys Cross Crafts, I think. Anyway, I'm going to include all the information below the video so you can check it out, and hop over to our Facebook group and use the hashtag FFC Challenge 2023 if you want to share your projects. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video in an hour. Bye for now.